Welcome back down to ringside, everybody, for our second matchup of the week. This ought to be a hard-hitting affair, I can tell you.
This is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas, JORDYNNE GRACE.
Well, as I said, it will be a hard-hitting affair, and one of those reasons for that is the fact that this will be an Extreme Rules match, which means anything goes between one of the most fierce powerhouses in all of professional wrestling and one of the most fierce strikers in all of professional wrestling, JORDYNNE GRACE and Asuka. Gonna go one-on-one here in our second match of the week. Here this week on Fantasy Warfare. So excited to be bringing the action to you once again from WWE 2K23, as we did with Season 1, being from WWE 2K22 in Season 1, as we were saying. Man, I got my numbers all flustered there. You know, it's almost like a new year. It's like a new calendar year.
And
Those get
from Osaka, Japan.
Damn you, ring announcer. That damn ring announcer, I never know when he's going to kick in sometimes. But, you know, WWE 2K23, it's like the new year when January 1st rolls around. You're almost stuck in that groove of saying the previous year for, you know, maybe a few days, few weeks, maybe even the first month of the new calendar year. You're not quite in the new year mode as of that point in time. And that happens with me a little bit here in WWE 2K23 versus 2K22, where Season 1 was held. We're going to get 2 seasons of Fantasy Warfare out of WWE 2K23. Started the show a little late in the life of WWE 2K22. Of course, WWE 2K23 launching just, 3 weeks ago at this point. Here we are with another season of Fantasy Warfare as the Empress of Tomorrow gets ready to go one-on-one with JORDYNNE GRACE. Here we go. Extreme Rules underway. Anything goes. The final fall, whether it's pinfall or submission, must occur in the ring, but otherwise these two are free to brawl anywhere they want, use anything that is not nailed down to beat the living hell out of each other. Although, considering the 2 participants involved, I would be surprised if they relied heavily on the weaponry that is often found under a professional wrestling ring. I always wondered why, you know, there's things like shovels and hammer. Well, I mean, a hammer I can make sense out of, but no, not a sledgehammer or a mallet or the excess of steel chairs, considering everybody at ringside seems to have nice padded seats, but then they got these bare steel chairs at ringside, like they're going to have Michael Cole or somebody like that sitting in a steel chair for 4 hours calling a pay-per-view. I don't think so. I mean, premium live event, excuse me. Of course, they might be pay-per-view soon in the near future. You never know. Well, I made that talk about weaponry, and then Asuka goes for a steel chair out of the ring. Not judging, just saying I was going to be surprised. But we love it. That's why we made it Extreme Rules here at Fantasy Warfare. Let's have them put more of the power and more of the striking on display with a little bit of weaponry assistance. Why not? What the hell? Let's do it. Asuka grabs that chair again. JORDYNNE GRACE charging at her and just runs at her like a freight train running over Asuka. JORDYNNE's got Asuka. Nice shallow sit-out powerbomb. Not shallow because anybody was ever in any danger, just shallow because she got her up and snapped her down. There was no height, no elevation. There it is again. JORDYNNE GRACE hits it a second time. Asuka following JORDYNNE GRACE into the corner. Dropped her with that forearm shot. Nice kicks and strikes in the corner. As we said at the top, Asuka, one of the most fierce strikers in all of professional wrestling. Putting that on display there as she rolls Jordan over into the cover. We get a count of 1. We get 2. And that's all we get on that exchange as Jordynne Grace able to get herself kicked out of that pinfall attempt by Asuka after she got rocked in the corner. And she gets rocked one more time. Asuka back down into the cover. Referee with the count from the box, the penalty box. Because, you know, referee's not here. I've also heard unsubstantiated rumors that every single one of these matches might be featuring special guest referee John Cena. But that can't be confirmed or denied because we can't see him. Asuka waiting on Jordan to get up to her feet. Could it be Asuka lock time? She's underneath. She's got her. She's got it hooked. Asuka lock. Yes, it is. She's got the Asuka lock locked in. This could be all for Jordynne Grace. No, it is not. She wasn't even in that hold long before Asuka was broken out of the Asuka lock. Asuka brings Jordan over to the ropes. Running off the opposite side. Oh, okay. Sure. All right. And she's testing the rope's durability here. All right. It's an interesting regimen here. Jordynne Grace seems to be a little dazed in the corner as well. I mean, on the ropes, that's fine. Asuka trying to continue her regimen. She got punched in the back of the head. And draped over the top rope. I mean, I suppose middle of the match is not the best time to test the durability of the ropes. You know, maybe you should have done that earlier in the day when the fans weren't here and the cameras weren't live. But whatever. The match is back on pace after Asuka just brought it to a big-time halt by deciding to run the ropes as Jordynne Grace brings a sledgehammer into play. Dear Jesus. I'm not sure how Asuka kicked out of a sledgehammer shot, but here we are. Irish whip sends Asuka off the ropes, and Jordynne Grace turns her inside out with that clothesline into the cover. We only get 2 on that one as Asuka somehow is able to kick out after she got flipped inside out by Jordynne Grace. Nice short arm pull back into a clothesline by Jordynne Grace. She is in firm control right now, and she's got that sledgehammer in her possession. She is attacking the legs of Asuka. Very smart move on that one to try and take Asuka's legs out of this matchup. That is easily Asuka's most dangerous asset, and Jordynne Grace trying to take that asset out of the equation. Very smart on that exchange by Jordynne Grace, but Asuka rolls through the powerbomb attempt into a cover. Grace is able to kick out at just the count of 1. Asuka waiting for her, kicks her in the gut, going off the ropes. Big time shining wizard by Asuka, and Jordynne Grace is right up to her feet, but Asuka grabs that sledgehammer, and she follows Jordynne Grace out to the floor as Jordynne Grace now grabs a ladder. And she is balancing it across the commentary table in the ring. Head first into the ladder goes Asuka, and now Jordynne Grace drops her down throat first across the rungs. Things are getting a little tough to see here. We don't have a cameraman at ringside, apparently. Those hacks at ringside that wish they were calling the action, moving out of the way. I mean, go ahead and sit there, guys. It's fine. That ladder's floating. It's not quite on the commentary table anymore. Jordynne Grace power slamming Asuka. Where's that camera guy? Why is he not at ringside? Continued attacks with the sledgehammer, but Asuka fighting back against Jordynne Grace. Nice double arm suplex throw on the floor by Asuka. Punch to the face by Jordynne Grace. That rhymed, didn't it? Sure did. Jordynne Grace shoving Asuka away. Boot to the midsection. Could it be another power bomb? Nope. No power bomb for you as Asuka is able to counter it. The two collide, locking shoulders. Trying to throw Asuka into the commentary area. Asuka's got Jordynne Grace up in a fall-away slam type position. What's she gonna go for? Walking in circles. Maybe she's walking on sunshine. I don't know here. Asuka having trouble with Jordynne Grace, and well, Jordynne Grace fixing those problems for her as she sends Asuka into the ladder. And now Jordynne Grace has Asuka up on the ladder. This could be dangerous for Asuka. Oh, it is! Oh my, Jordynne Grace launching herself with a big-time leg drop, and the ladder is gone. Papa Shango must be in charge of the production this week. First that ladder was floating, and now it's gone. The thing just snapped in half a moment ago, and then poof, it's gone. Jordynne Grace brutalizing Asuka with the sledgehammer on the floor. Things are not looking good at this moment for the Empress of Tomorrow. She just got driven through the ladder, but somehow she is still fighting against Jordynne Grace as she now has the sledgehammer in her possession, attacking away at Jordynne Grace, brutalizing her with the sledgehammer, just as Jordynne has done repeatedly to Asuka throughout this contest. Jordynne, oh my. I will say, these two are absorbing sledgehammer shots like you wouldn't believe. Brutal neck breaker by Asuka. Sends Jordynne Grace across the ringside area, just shy of the ring steps. Asuka once again grabbing that sledgehammer, looking to go cause some damage. Oh my. Funny, at the top of this match, I said I would be surprised if these two relied on the weaponry in this contest, considering their natural strengths. But these two have proven me to be quite the liar and false speculator, because they have absolutely brutalized each other here in this Extreme Rules match. Nice! Jordynne Grace with a nice slam on the floor. She's got Asuka on her shoulders. And Asuka, nope, I thought that was a counter by Asuka. That was some sort of crazy slam by Jordynne Grace. I don't even know what to call that one. I thought that was a counter. Asuka sent into the ring by Jordynne Grace, who once again is going under the ring, looking to see what is there, and she has got a table now in her possession. Asuka looks to be in big-time trouble here as Jordynne Grace is in firm control. Asuka ducks that clothesline. Boot to the midsection by Jordynne Grace. Pump handle slam, could it be? Oh, pump handle driver. Into the cover. We get two, and we get three. Jordynne Grace picking up a big-time victory, not even getting a chance to use the table on Asuka. As Asuka came running at Jordynne Grace, quick reaction, and there you see it. That's what put away Asuka for the victory. Boom! Driving her head first into the mat. What a matchup that was, but the action this week continues. Coming up next as it will be Beast versus Warrior when Brock Lesnar, the Beast incarnate himself, steps into the ring with the one and only Ultimate Warrior. That's coming up next here on Fantasy Warfare.